ponytail. As then you can see, I have my own Mario right here. He's right here. He's just so cute.
One a little hot on the stretch.
I have others like
That's alright.
Myself.
Yeah, little bend again by the cross member.
Yeah, I need to redesign that pony soon.
I can't even read this. What am I
That's bitch. But anyways, I'm gonna play with Mario because I always do that.
And I'm gonna run down that, kick it back over again. Try to put the muffler back there. Which muffler? Oh no, yet. Let me ruin this stick of pipe first. I'm back. We got more
Hi,
bandage.
I just got here. They have no idea that I'm recording right now, which is going to be hilarious. So, oh hi. Did he just disappear? He just went like this and he just disappeared. We do not speak of this. Hi. Why are you following me? Oh jeez, why are you following me? Hey! Yeah, serial killer. Oh crap, oh crap, oh.
Welded onto something else, so I'm just going to flip her this way. We'll flare this one out a little bit.
Alright.
Get her to line up a little bit better with this guy. Close her eyes and weld it with her feet.
Don't do that to me, Pony! Don't do that to Miku!
Comes down the drive shaft here, kicks back over here, and then this is where the muffler.
As you guys can see, Ponytown is just pure chaos. It's gonna be even more with me as Mario. It's just pure chaos, and that's what I love about Ponytown. I mean, you could go as innocent as the bakery.
What could be happening? Why would they put something on the back hinder? I wonder if I could use that same bolt hole. Maybe even the same bolt. Now we're saving money. Speaking of saving money, there's a AC Delco fuel filter on here from 1981. Pretty confident on that. It's pretty cool, actually.
I'll be back, guys. I gotta check on my pizza.
Get that out of there. I can't believe it. I am looking right at it, I guess. Well, it ain't gonna be perfect. Especially where I cut in 15 times up here trying to get the other exhaust off.
Be right back!
But it's gonna get most of the exhaust fumes back, which is what we're going for. So I'm gonna grab the welder, run 15 extension cords to that, because I only got one plug in here, you know. Okay. Is that gonna do it? I don't want to hang it down low. You know? Today low. Okay. Let's buzz her in. Well, it ain't pretty, but it's in. That's gonna do the thing. Not even gonna attempt to do any of this stuff. I'll have to get my buddy Chad now for that. Now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop this tank a little bit. I gotta fix the sending unit wire Some of you mentioned when we did it last time, the clip fell off. And it is showing empty, and I know, oh, maybe it is empty. But I want to make sure. I really like having fuel gauges, especially in a car like this, because I am going to drive the wheels off this thing. So let me get a pole jack, ease this down a little bit, and see if we could see anything up in there, and reconnect it if it's loose. This seems like it might be easier than last time putting this in. Never fun putting these in. Wheels laying on the ground.
What is that? Is that Wario Cat LC? Alright guys, I'm back anyways. I gotta let my pizza cool for like 1 minute.
How does a guy just take a peek? Peekage. Come on now, just nice and easy. Maybe it's Maybelline. Pantene Pro V. No, I think it's mane and tail. Definitely mane and tail. Okay. Whoa, we're getting some liquid slosh here. I don't like that.
Of course.
How do I?
Hey yo! Oh dear.
Keep braining here. Braining.
Oh man, I can't pick those berries.
Well, that's connected. What is he talking
Yep,
about?
that's the market. Bakeries that way.
Yeah,
Just keep on going.
that's on.
Like that.
There it is.
Yeah, I remember this. This is the market.
Let me take a picture just to make sure. Wow!
I think the bakery is this way.
Make sure. But I'm pretty sure that's fine.
How are people even getting those flowers?
There ain't nothing.
I'm not gonna pay for it.
Get up in here. Here with your teeth. She's hooked up. Well, at least we don't check. So now we go back up. Not so fun nor easy part.
Oh my god!
Gauge later and gauge later. 6. I couldn't believe there's electrical problems in this car. So, it's got to be wiring.
That was so funny.
Maybe I just run this one up a little bit. Get rust in my eye, dibba-doo-boo. Whatever happened to Bone Thugs and Harmony? Huh?
Dang it, I went the wrong way.
Connection right there, maybe? Doubtful. Well, guys, got the battery back on. We know it's going to have have a leak up here. Still going to be kind of loud, but should have that borrow sound there.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Let's put a foot on it.
So that's how they got in all those beautiful flowers.
Take it easy. Your responsibilities can't find your way out here. Unless they also have Sylvania lights. In which case, best of luck. Discovery never stops when you light it up with durable, high-performance Sylvania LED off-road lights.
Oh. Why am I going the wrong way over and over and over again? I have to break Grace this way.
Well, the guy did run the diagnostic codes again.
Is it up?
And we're down a couple.
Finally, I made it! Woo!
The 30 and 36, which is the idle speed motor. When we roll the key forward, that's what's going clickety click, click clack, click clack, click click, and then the barometric pressure sensor, because it's an airplane. You need them, you know. So I'm going to scour the interwaves and see if I can find them. Probably not. Here's what I'm thinking. Since it starts and it runs, and I've started it 4 or 5 times now consistently, I got to run up to Nashville tomorrow anyway to run.
Alright, where do I sit?
Maybe we jump into this, throw some tools in the trunk,
There's a good place.
and just go for it. They're probably maybe.
Oh, I like how just people are just able to make exact copies of Twilight.
Break down and miss our appointments. Alright, let's put an air filter in it. Get the air filter lid on. button that up, slam the hood, hopefully never open that again. Take a look at the seat, try to move that, probably give up and call it a night. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I got an air filter for this somewhere. Predicted this one. Not an expert, but I don't think the motor is supposed to look like that in there. Wow, common issue on these cars. GMs in the 80s. These BLPCs. I found the seatbelt bolt or nuts. That's going to be near impossible, and the front ones are back here. So,
all right, let's see what happens.
And hook the drill up to these, and that might move the drinker side enough for me to figure out which cable does what. Then maybe I can break the motor apart enough to get a drill on this side. I don't know. Just grasping at cow's feet at this point. Okay.
If someone comes in with the exact same type of hair, I'm just gonna get them the flowers. I won't even just try it. I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, I'll just give in.
So clockwise.
Already got my friends online.
Is back. Now I gotta figure out how to. Oh, these are different colors on this side. Alright, it's gonna take a minute to figure out which pipe goes into which gear, which goes into what hose, and reduction coupling for this.
Yeah.
I'll just have to keep
Right.
working back and forth to try to get this back. Right now, it's
My first friend has
all
been
the way forward.
lasting
The
147 nuclear
I don't
to
know,
go.
5'2", maybe. This is incredible. I got it, guys, and this car just became that much better because a guy can actually fit in the darn thing. Now we have all sorts of room for activities. You can see how far back we went. Here's those bolts. That's what I was after. What is this? Oh, that's the cover to the relays. This interior is just amazing. It's really, really good. Too bad about the headliner. But we are pretty much good to go for tomorrow. I wonder if I should scrub the blue walls off quick. That's kind of, I don't know It's wearing on me. Guys, using my coffee cup from this morning with some hot water and soapy steel wool, and that's taking it right off. And then whatever falls on the floor, I'll just get the mop bucket out. Gotta do my nightly cleaning anyway. So I need some sort of water and soap.
Hello.
Boom. Nailed it. But yeah, this is looking a lot better. We just ran out of time. I didn't get to do nothing of much else with the rig. But this tire, where was that? It was concerning. Oh, right here. Here. I think the belt is already going wonky on me. What's the deal? You can't buy the cheapest tire on the internet and have them last? Well, that looks much better. And one more thing that's been bothering me here since the beginning. While the wire wheel look can be pretty traditional for the Cadillac DeVille, the coupe. But I gotta fix for that. We can take these off. I found something to replace this. Remind me to run this through a car wash tomorrow. We can't be running around with a dirty like this. Anywho. Yep. Break the wrist. Break the wrist. Yep.
What's RM? I generally want to know what the bleep is RM. Oh well.
Come on now. As Uncle Rick would say, woo! That looks not. That kind of doesn't look as good as the other ones, does it? But it's correct and it's Cadillac. So, you know.
Oh, I almost thought she was gonna say something to me.
It was actually pretty hard to find this, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, it looks better.
I gotta stay in character, you know.
Ooh. That should rattle really nice going down the highway. Perfect.
I have to stay in character. That's my rule. If you're role playing as somebody, stay in character 24/7.
Dings and tarnishes. Well, that's fine, but look at this. Well, I was gonna fix it because that back one was loose. You flip it over. Oh, wait a minute. 2 of the 3 things just snapped off. So now I'm going to run a self-tapper down through there. It's just the way she goes. And we'll put it up here so when the center comes flying off, we could see it.
I wonder what happens when I
Take the mirror off.
talk about Peach again.
The hubcap's broken. Well, you guys can bloop it down below. What you think about those? Haven't decided yet. Maybe I gotta see it outside. Speaking of outside, it's very, very late.
Alright, let's wait. Let's wait.
Fire this thing up back.
Let's see what happens, boys.
Get a few hours of sleep. And then in the morning, we'll hit the gas station, fill this thing up, try to make it all the way to Nashville since we got important things to do, and back. Should be a good test for it. Though, stop and go traffic, highway, through town, you name it. Percentage of breakdown? Possibility? 89.37.
I don't expect somebody role playing as Peach. I'm just pretending like Peach is late. Oh no.
Good morning. Back in the shop, working on the Cadillac, the Billy. Bentley's out here. He's gonna vacuum this thing up for me, and he's gonna ride with me actually up to Nashville. And I'm gonna take a look at the wiper blades because it might rain today, and tested them quick last night when I parked it. Nothing. Otherwise, we'll just rain exit, but I should at least wipe the glass off. I don't think I ever even did that. But good news, it fired right up this morning immediately. Bentley actually drove it in here, and I said, "What do you think?" And he said, "Comfortable, but messy." So that's why he's going to vacuum it up quick. I'm going to take a look at the wipers. Family's built on a new vacuum. The last one I filled so terribly full of hantavirus and gasoline that we decided to get rid of it. This one's got wheels on it. Hope to keep it round. These are not getting cheaper, to tell you that much. You got enough Instructions?
No, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I just kept hitting the switch, verified I got power here. And then all of a sudden, it just took off. I'm going to get in here and lubricate the arms while it's moving. And I think it might just be a wonky switch with a bunch of moisture in it.
Hi.
There's a bunch of grass and stuff in here too. That doesn't help the smell.
Let's start with the wide one first. Skinny.
Guy popped the trunk open. I forgot to put all this in here. So it looks like we can run Berryman all the way up there. Got a flare tool. This stuff's hard to find. They only sell that in the Midwest, the copper plasma steel. Some gas jugs, pretty good score. I need that fuel line for another project coming up. So I'll grab a couple cans, dump it in the fuel tank now, and then on the way home we might pour even more in, depending on what kind of mileage we're getting out of this thing.
At this point, anything's possible with Pony Channel.
Well, we're going to run to a different town that's closer, get some gas, and run this thing through a car wash. You can't drive a Cadillac around dirty. Come on. Then we're going to get ready. Throw some tools in. What else do we need? A Leatherman. Then we're going to see if we can make it all the way up to Nashville and back. Keep digging.
There's a lot more where that came from.
Goodbye, appliance clutter. Hello, Blue Air Comfort Pure 3-in-1. Heating, cooling, and purifying.
Well, we're cruising along in the Caddy. It's shifting great. It drives beautifully. And the mile per gallon Sentinel thing did click on. We got 8 cylinders. I had to press that out. button, but those buttons are sticky. But we have not been able to get it to change to 6 or 4 based on throttle position or speed. Like if I close down this hill, we're doing 35, 40.
I had to stay in character, guys. If I don't stay in character, people will think I am bad at cosplaying. And honestly, I am, but I'm not with Ponytown mainly.
You'll watch this thing up, and then we're gonna head to Nashville, I guess. Well, it's idled down now. It sounds really good. Hopefully we get when we fill this up, the fuel gauge comes back around. Off this thing off and hope that works. Sure would be nice in this rig. Bradley jumped in with us too, so we may go to lunch if we make it to Nashville. We don't get to town much. It's slow, but the fuel gauge is coming around. Just easing up. That means literally everything on this dash works. The exception.
Mario's about to go to sleep, boys.
That's a little bit wonky. Well, Bentley, you think it's gonna leak?
Oops, wrong thing.
Bradley, what do you think? I'm gonna say no. Okay, Patty Beth Fisher. Actually, I have no idea. But it is a two-door, which gives us a better advantage in no leaks. Add another code. Click on. We checked it. Now we have the generator out of, what was it? Generator out of voltage, out of range. So maybe the new charger whirler isn't whirling right. So we're going to swing back home, throw a jump box in. That'll fix it.
There we go. I'll be like everybody
So far,
else and
not
just.
a single drop has come through. You guys seen anything? It's pretty impressive for being 40 some years old. 40 and a half years.
I'll just eat now. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
I just remembered from when we were working on this in Missouri, there's a connector unplugged at the transmission, and I bet you that's why it's stuck in 8-cylinder mode and not
Alright guys, I'm back. I'm going to stay AFK and watch what happens. I'm just gonna see what happens. How many people are at my table right now?
Well, we made it to our appointment by 1 minute. By the hair of my ear. It was close. We also had a huge kabang going down the highway. Didn't realize what it was until I just got back into the rig. We got hubcappage down. Remember the loose one? We self-tapped that one together. This one was still a little woggly. Sure enough, kicked the center out, went everywhere. Jessica met me in town. We're gonna go get a bite to eat, throw some groceries down her neck, let the car cool down. Then I'll pop the hood, see what's going on there.
I'm just gonna do this. Let
Hey, Bentley.
their imaginations
Do you recall it in it?
run wild with that.
So, I don't remember that I escaped to. You want to pull the oil dipstick and let's see if we got some yoo-hoo cooking.
There you go. I had
Yeah. Well, we don't have any milkshake. Sure. The only thing I could think of, because I know I filled that up last time I worked on this, that maybe when I thought the thermostat was open, it wasn't. So ripping down on the interstate, the thermostat finally opened, and now it's just a gallon or 2 or 12 low. So let's go to a parts store, get some coolant, and I'm just going to loosely put this on here so we don't build a bunch of pressure. it topped off. Well, we're headed back home. Guys got her filled up, but the light keeps coming on and off. Might just be a bad sensor. Because it's sure not acting like it's overheating at all. We're going to hit a traffic jam up here again, so I guess we'll get some more stop and go traffic in it. See what it's actually going to do. Yep. She is getting hot. Just shut down on us.
Bombastic side eye.
The side of the road. Let this thing cool down. We still got like 45, 50 miles of this thing. Something's going on. I don't know if it's water pump or thermostat or head gasket or the other head gasket or engine or I don't know. Maybe it's because the passenger mirror isn't adjusting right. She hot. She hopped everywhere. Belts are on. That's weird. I wonder if the belt's slipping on the water pump pulley, because notice how I can turn the alternator and the water pump, but the crank is what turns the water pump on that side. So that's kind of interesting. We're gonna go shop for hats and I don't know, Carmelo. Let this thing cool down.
Now I'm gonna do something Mario would never do.
I found the original wing nut. So that's pretty neat. Front pocket plane. Got a couple things of water. Gonna start slowly easing this back down the temp. Sounds like I'm making eggs back here, but we're just slowly dump the water in. Don't want to splash, ice cold water on overheat the motor. You can crack a head or intake or something like that. But we're just easing it down. Easing it down. We then pop the hose. It's got original clamps on it.
Good job.
is up. We found a spigot on the side of the building. That's nice. Yes, sir. Well, she did fire back up.
Wow! 200 coins!
Gonna keep adding and make sure that I can see this thing circulating. Well, we made it to our storage lot. We're not going to make it all the way home, unfortunately. Keeps getting hot over and over. It's circulating. The thermostat seems to be opening. So, I don't know. I'll have to do a pressure test or something down the road. I'm going to get back home. We're going to jump into 55 Chevy. That's actually out here. Just dawned on me as we were passing through this small town that we can get into that. Get back home. I'll make some room out in the barn and get this thing under an awning, or maybe even inside. I hate to have this sitting outside. It's in too good a shape, but the car does need some work yet. We put 122 miles on today. Not bad for its first drive in many, many, many years. And the computer won. Well, we didn't have to put the fuel capacitor on, which that's kind of a blessing. We would have had to have really cobbled into this thing, and I'm glad we were able to keep it rich. Also, as we were pulling in, randomly, the radio just started working. The seek function works, the scan function, the balance and fade. I don't know. It's trying to say, give me a minute. I was taking a nap. You know? But yes, it will run and drive, and now it's a guy, one, Cadillac. Is it a tie? Or is it a guy? 0, Cadillac 1, tied 1? Or did I win this one? I don't know. You guys play stupid. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate y'all very, very much. And hey, we'll see you very soon.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens.
She looks like...
Enjoy free 1-hour delivery when you spend...
No!
Take it easy. Your responsibilities can't find your way out here. Unless they also have some...
Give me boy!
Best of luck. Delivery never stops when you light it up with durable, high-performance LED off-road lights.
God! Oh God! Okay. Hey,
So we're finally making it happen. We're finally building our small cabin woods. It's not on wheels anymore. It's not a trailer. We're digging post holes. We're throwing in pressure treated lumber. It's going to be our only real cheat. And we're not using it for the sawmill because obviously we don't want this thing to rot out.
surprise me!
Our cost so far is $0.
Yay!
That's the sawmill.
I'm trying to...
So we're just digging the posts in right now. I'm going to catch you guys up right now real quick. So this area right here, and then this will be the last fish. And then come out.
My table's full!
Our posts dug in. We're going to dig 8 posts in total. We're going to make a rectangle box. It's going to be about 9 feet by...
Oh, never mind!
9 feet
She
by
said-
that long. 9 feet by that long. We're not doing exact measurements.
just so you're...
We're just going to wing this whole thing. It's going to be a small cabin in the woods. It's not going to be on wheels. We're not using the trailer anymore. We've completely abandoned that. So we're doing as cheaply as possible. We're going to do it like the old timers did, except we get to use the pressure treated. That's the only difference. The old timers didn't build foundations. They dig big pits. Because digging sucks. Really sucks. How much is digging suck?
Dang, I lost my voice. Oh, never mind, I didn't.
So we're going down, I think, about 3 feet, which will get us about below the frost line. If this heaves and moves and all that stuff, it'll be good fun. It won't be too crooked. Yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. It's not gonna be elaborate. It's gonna be like the old timers did. The old timers didn't worry about things. And those old timers, when they built stuff, they lasted hundreds of years.
We're gonna build with what we have here because we don't have a lot of straight, really long conventional lumber, so we're gonna do with what we have on site. So we're gonna peel the trees up and see how far we can actually make it without having to go and outsource logs. Because that would be ridiculous.
That's not good for TV. Unless it falls.
Oh my god. Got it.
Satisfying. Free fall ever. Hang on.
Alright, so it's gonna be hot. Project something. It's gonna turn out good. We just don't know what it's gonna look like. It's not gonna be lengthwise looking down the hill. It's gonna be the other way, looking this way. It's gonna be 9 by 12. We figured it out now. 9 by 12.
It's going to be somewhere the space for people to live in, as opposed to the set number. We're going
It's gonna be a set number. It's gotta be a set number at some point. So, you say
measure it at the end.
you say 8 by 12, and I'm saying 9 by 12. To give another extra foot. 8's not very wide.
It's going to go this way. So it's going to be sticking out onto into the vista over here. So they have a 9.
Holy crap, guys.
The back of it's
I
going
need
to
a big
be there's a top loft area down, so you don't need that area at the back that much. You'll have a nice sitting area. Big old cathedral roof, pointy. When you go too far out, you can't go pointy because the point will be 25 feet tall. We don't want to. We're not build the church.
Alright guys, so we knew that. There's no trailer anymore. The trailer idea is completely gone. This is going to be a cabin on stilts.
It was closer to campsite. Seems like a good idea. Oh, that's a new player.
Pressure treated lumber for our post. Going to be one of our cheats, I guess, because obviously it's a pretty integral part of the whole deal. So Kevin's just driving up here with the truck here. Trailer, Suzuki trailer, side kick deal.
Somebody order some posts.
I did. What you pay for these pieces of junk?
These were free from a neighbor. They're pressure treated 6x6s, so we don't want to mess around with the things that go on the ground. Hang on. There we go. Custom now. That's there.
Put that back on you?
We'll put that back on. There's nails in the other one. Two other four are nailed together.
So we're going to set this thing on 8 posts. The posts are going to be pressure treated because we're not going to mess around with anything. So we've, in spirit of this whole thing, we've actually used salvaged materials. We've got one post on the
Just disappear.
here, one here.
Just
So we're gonna
happening
set
still
the,
here.
Posts in, and then we're going to measure off that, measure our 8, and then we're going to be able to go around, and then we're going to actually start constructing.
I was about to say a door in the middle of nowhere.
Don't look at the camera when you do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna scare that nail in.
Amateurs. It's too cheap to buy nails.
That's right. Well, you gotta use what you have. These are at least 50 cents.
Oh, I should make a.
Looks good for my house.
Watch it.
Dope.
5 feet on that post and 5 feet from the other pole.
Hang on, my computer's lagging.
Okay.
We're actually going to make it level. Oh, to make it level, we just eyeball it.
Well, see, I don't drink enough to make this thing level with beer, so I'm going to use my razor instead. Is there somebody on the channel that can really help me?
this thing?
Well, this is where the top of the boat.
Crashed the game!
Well, you want it.
I can crash Pony Town, but I can't crash Minecraft.
You gotta make sure that the further you're up off the ground, the more comfortable you are. You're supposed to spend money on shoes.
Oh, that's why! Oh my!
Cabins.
Oh my God! I put on. Wow, guys, that was.
Once this goes in, we're out of the
That's my Pony Town.
Use the mill because we got to get a 16-footer to go all the way across all eight stilts. Call them stilts. Let's just call them stilts.
Oh, there's just a video that I'm doing right now. Wait, how is that possible?
And all that garbage. Here we go, level. So obviously working with a bit of a gradient here. So in order to make it so that it doesn't feel like you're going to slide out the back when you're sleeping, we've got tall stilts at the back here, and then short stilts at the back of the top here. And the whole thing's going to be kind of slanted.
There we go.
And then we're going to have wraparound deck. We're going to ease it off the cantilever side, cantilever at the front. So yeah, we're going to go to the mill next. We're going to find a cedar tree here. We're going to cut a cedar tree. We're going to mill the top and bottom, and we're going to slap it right on top, and that's going to be our frame. As we get going, the picture we get. When first we started, nothing mattered. Now everything matters.
There we go, and I'll fix. Bye, guys.
Fine little detail.